Our today's topic is Kubernetes Environment Variable. People always think that this topic is a little bit complex. But no, this topic is not complex. If you will understand this topic with strong fundamental knowledge, it will be very easy for you. In this video, I'm going to clear all your fundamentals about environment variable in Kubernetes, and then we will go for the lab as well. Welcome to Cloud Fox Hub Kubernetes 0 to Hero series. Let's start. First of all, we need to understand how we are running our code inside container. In normal situation, we are always writing code first. This is our first step. Developer writes code. Then we are creating Docker file. Docker file is used to create or build image. And from this image, we are creating container. And container is running inside pod. Now, this is our regular practice to create pod. Problem is, what if you want to change something inside code? Now, when we are going to change code, we have to rebuild image first, and then from this newly created image, we have to recreate pod. Now, with each and every change, we have to repeat this same process. I'm just going to give you one simple example so you will get clear understanding about this. Let's say that I have one application. Now, this application front end is going to connect with my database. So, I have one database system running in different computer having IP 10.10.10.10. Now, today, I have this particular application which is using this database. So, in the code of this application, I will hard code IP address of my database server. I will say that, okay, you have to connect with this database server. Now, it will work properly. No need to worry about it. But this value will be fixed. It is hard coded into the code. Now, tomorrow you decided that instead of using this database, we are going to use new database. And this database having IP 11.11.11.11. Now, you have to change this IP in your app as well. And in this case, you have to go through the same process. You have to change code, means you have to change IP address of your database. Then you have to rebuild your image. And then from this newly created image, you are going to create new pod. So every time, whenever you are going to change this variable kind of values, you have to rebuild image and recreate pod. Now, this is actually challenging. We can solve this problem using environment variable. Now, I'm going to talk about same story, but this time we are going to use environment variable. The environment variable process is actually going to start whenever you are going to write code. So, we will write code with environment variable. If I'm going to the same process here, we will not hard coded this database IP address over here. What we will do here, we will define environment variable. Okay, so in the code, we are defining this variable. Now, we will create Docker file, we will build image, we will create container, and we will run container inside pod. Now, question is how we can provide value of this particular variable. For example, right now, I want to use 10.10.10.10 as my primary database connectivity IP. So, we have to pass this value, and we will pass this value in the pod.yaml file. How to create pod using YAML? I already explained you about this in previous video. You are aware about it, right? So, whenever we are going to write pod.yaml, we will pass this environment value. Now, here we have this comfort level. Let's say that right now I am creating this pod and I want to use this database as a primary database. So I will add variable value 10.10.10 in my pod.yaml. And if I want to change this, I will change this in my pod.yaml, for example, 11.11.11, and from this YAML, I will recreate pod. Now, if you are using this environment variable, you have this comfort level. You do not need to change code. You do not need to rebuild image every time. You can use same image with different values. So, using environment variable is actually smart work, and it is giving you a comfort level so you do not need to repeat same process. I hope you got idea about what is environment variable and how we can use inside Kubernetes, but your concept will be crystal clear when we will perform lab. You don't need to worry about it. Watch our next video. In the next video, I will provide you live demonstration about how we can use environment variable inside Kubernetes. Keep watching CloudFox Kubernetes 0 to Hero series. Thank you. Goodbye.